Hello viewers, this is Heroldzinia. Welcome back to my playthrough of Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. In the last episode we met Prince Marcassin of Hamelin, found out that he's heartbroken, and then we were mysteriously transported to the Hamelin of the past. Very interesting. And now we're going to go out of town and look for Hamelin's princes, because their father refuses to lift a finger to help them. It looks like they might be to the southeast there. Go here and grab another shadow glass. Is anybody here?
Look, there! It's them!
Come on, now!
Here goes. Oh, I just can't do it.
Stop whining! Try again!
Be careful, Gascon!
Uh-oh.
Gascon!
We gotta help them. Yes.
So we've got to save the princes from
Let's do it!
an Earth Ogrrr.
Step aside!
See if we can steal anything from him.
Get a load of this!
Nope. Well then, let's just beat him to a pulp. Goodbye, Earth Ogrrr.
Kiddo!
And several familiars and Esther level up. And Granitt learned Spite. Phew! Crikey, that was a close one. Are you alright? You two are princes, aren't you? Your father is the Emperor. Yes, my name is Marcassin. Shut up, you fool. We can't go telling everybody who we are. Oh, so your brother isn't going to tell us his name? Leave me alone. How rude. Leave you alone? You do realize that we're the ones who came and rescued you after you went off all on your own, don't you? Heh, no one asked you to. Ungrateful so-and-so. We were practicing magic, until you lot got in the way, that is. Gascon, I'm hungry. What? Already? Well, I suppose we'd better get you something to eat then. Come on, you lot. Huh? Heh, you'd never make it back to Hamelin by yourselves. We'd better escort you. Escort us? Yeah, don't worry, you can thank us later. Okay. So apparently the princes are escorting us back to Hamelin. But who is escorting whom here, I wonder? Now to journey back to Hamelin. Get rid of these bratty princes. At least the older one is bratty. Now that we're back in town, we get to walk all the way back to the palace. And back at the palace, are you lot still following us? But we've got to tell the Emperor that we've found you. Heh, you want to see my father, do you? I wonder what you want from him. Actually, I don't care. Bye. Hang on a minute, man. We saved your skin back then. Ain't you going to thank us or anything? Thank you? You're the ones who should be thanking us for escorting you back to Hamelin. The flipping cheek of this kid. I ain't never seen anything like it, man. Kid? I'm not a kid, and I have a name. Gascon. Prince Gascon to you. Be sure you address me properly if we ever meet again. Now come along, Marcassin. All right. Princes have left us. Who the blinking heck does he think he is? He's got me proper wound up, he has. So the two princes are called Gascon and Marcassin. There's something about Prince Gascon. Yes, there is. What is it? I feel like I've met him somewhere before. I guess it's just my imagination, though. Oh, definitely. No doubt about it, it's your imagination, all right. I guess so, huh? Now stop wasting time with harebrained theories. We need to get moving. Yes, there is something a bit familiar about Gascon, isn't there? I admire your spirit. Not every child would so readily refuse an emperor. I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but there's something we have to do. Indeed, and yet your magical abilities really are outstanding. I realize now that I should never have doubted you. You understand that I am reluctant to let such a talent slip away. Are you sure I can't persuade you to be Marcassin's magic teacher? Heh, just as stubborn as I remember. What did you say? I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but we really do have to get back to our own time. It's just we don't know how. You wish to go back to your time? To the future? Well, breach time would be ideal, of course. Breach time? A legendary spell, one that allows the caster to take a leap through time. Alas, it has long been sealed away on account of its power. Gee, that sounds just like what we need. I wonder if there's a way we could get this breach time spell. Hey, I heard about your new rule. Who's this? Oh, it's you. Why can't I go with Marcassin and help him practice his magic? Really, Gascon, we both know you haven't a single magical bone in your body. Marcassin is to become a sage. He will learn nothing from the likes of you. That's not true. I'll teach Marcassin magic. I'll help him become a sage, you'll see. He does not need your help. Your time would be better spent thinking of another role for yourself within the Empire. What do you mean, Emperor? What kind of role are you talking about? Would you have me spoon-feed everything to you? You must find your own answers to such questions. That is the Hamelin way. Fine. Come on, Marcassin. Let's go practice some magic. All right. I am sorry that you had to witness that. You were talking about breach time, Your Majesty. Yes. Now, in return for rescuing my sons, I shall relate to you a piece of Hamelin lore. It states that the spell required to travel through time is hidden on the Tombstone Trail, along with the wand required to cast it. Tombstone Trail? I don't like the sound of that. The Tombstone Trail winds its way through a desolate valley to the northwest of here. At its end stands an ancient altar dating from the Age of Sages. That is where you will find the legendary wand Mornstar. Mornstar? Prove yourself worthy of wielding that wand, and you shall surely be deemed ready to cast breach time. Be aware, however, that you can only cast breach time once in your life. Is that so? If you go back to the future, you will not be able to return to this time. Do you understand? Yes, Your Majesty, we understand. We're going to get to Mornstar and travel back to our own time. Your enthusiasm is admirable, yet beware. The Tombstone Trail is home to countless evil spirits. Take this spell and use it to keep the fiends at bay. And we get the Arrow of Light spell. We sure will. Thank you, Your Majesty. So now we have to go to the Tombstone Trail. You must find Mornstar and show your true worth as a wizard. Then and only then will you be able to return to your own time. We have to go to Tombstone Trail, and the old fool Emperor has given us the spell we need to get through there nicely. The Arrow of Light. It's a light elemental spell, as you can imagine. Just the sort of thing we need to deal with hordes of undead. The old Emperor certainly was hard on Gascon, wasn't he? let us go to the cat's cradle to top off our health and MP. Actually, just Oliver's MP. And now that we're rested, let us leave town. Now we are going to head west to that ghostly gorge. We can grab an ingredient here, a sturdy shin bone. Now we want to first I'll check things out here. It looks pretty impassable right here. However, if we go up this western passageway, this cliff here, we can find a narrow gap where we can cast the bridge spell. Look, the Tombstone Trail's just over there. Come on, Oliver, draw some runes and get us across. So let us employ our trusty bridge spell. And now we have a bridge over the gap. North here, we can find a suit of mirrored armor at a hidden treasure spot. And to the south, once we get down, we can find that foraging point that we could not get to before, and it contains raw steel. Now we want to actually head west underneath the bridge that we just created. We get to surprise an enemy. Jackrabbit, a crashing boar, and a boogie. Let's take that crashing boar, Esther. Now we have a happy piggy on the team. that's it for those enemies. Let us keep the boar. Name him Charlie. Anyway, we pass under the bridge that we just made. Now we can reach the Tombstone Trail. Ooh, it looks spooky, doesn't it? We will explore the Tombstone Trail starting in the next video. I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.